I'm really looking forward to getting home and seeing if for once, I can actually sleep. Like get home, have a food, and then get off. Because what's happened the last couple nights is I'll sit and I'll eat something. I'm like, okay, while I am busy digesting this on the couch, let's watch something that I just fall asleep to every time. And then I burn through a half hour of sleep, and then I'm unable to sleep for hours until like the fatigue overtakes me.
Right.
And what I'd really like to see happen this time is get home, have a snack, have something, go to bed, do that all in one time, and then maybe I make it back. But given how all over the place it's been, I'm not confident I will see myself here for Omega. Is everyone else feeling confident they would make it back for Omega?
Well, I'm not leaving.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
I'm just going to push straight on through.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's
And I've got teardown after.
I'm going home for a nap and come back in for a mega and teardown.
I'm hoping to go home and nap and then come back. But of course, that's dependent on when Omega is.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that I can go to sleep and then wake up and they'll still be driving. So please make that happen, folks out there.
You're looking at Dawnguard's roundup of giveaways remaining. There are 5 that are in the system that haven't been. I'm not going to talk about them. That's something they get to do because that's fun for them. But there are 5 remaining in the system. Nice and spicy. I can't wait to see that total fly up.
See, that was like when,
or at least hear about it later.
in earlier years before Omega was very sort of codified.
Yeah.
It was sort of a, the when we went into Omega Shift was more kind of a loose idea.
Yes.
And I always liked my personal definition of Omega was the point where where people basically like stop leaving.
Yes.
Like it's the point where anybody who is at the moon base has committed to staying until the end of the run.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now with like Dawnguard showing up and everything, it's like, well, Alpha Flight, I don't know how many people from Alpha Flight might be out there who are also like, oh, we decided to drop in early as well. Or, if Night Watch, we're going to see them, they'll trickle in because they're getting a good night's sleep. And yeah, what is that point by which people are like, I don't go home? I like that as an idea to define it.
Yeah.
Because yeah, then you start having 40 or 50 people all gathering in the wings trying to figure out, how are we going to make this work? How are we going to get on? So there have been very few years. I think there's only been 1 or 2 where I've actually missed Omega Shift, like missed the very end of the shift. And what's funny about that is at the time I was like, oh, and now I'm like, I don't remember. I don't remember which one they were. And maybe that means it's not that important a thing to dwell on. It's like, I was here for some of them. I was not here for some of them. And that's fine. Yeah. The point is not being here when it ends. The point is, the money keeps coming in and we raise some cool cash and it goes to Child's Play and we benefit a lot of people. And it's like, that's fine. That's okay. I'll get to probably end up doing it next year, that kind of idea.
Yeah, there will be a lot of people here during the last little bit. So don't you worry about that. There's going to be lots of people doing stuff.